Hey, what's good? It's Cadillaktrackz. Hey, today's quick tip is going to be quick tip number 104. And today's quick tip, it might take a little while to go over. It might not be that quick, but it's about how to import a custom drum kit into Machine with yourself. A little picture right here. And there's all type of little videos on the internet on how to do this. I just went ahead and did it because I have a drum kit that I use. It has a lot of good sounds, and I wanted to be able to navigate using the MK3 to those sounds and have it all organized. So this is just a way I figured out how to do it. So I'm just gonna go over the steps. It's kind of lengthy, so just make sure you pay attention. But it's just a one-time thing. Now I have these pictures right here, and all right. So we're gonna go ahead and navigate on how to do it real quick. The first thing that you got to do here is that you have to go into the preferences options on the machine. Once you go into preferences right here, you're going to go to library user, and you're going to add the library that you want to add in. It could be a drum kit, or it could be a folder full of sounds or whatever. So you're going to go ahead and add that into the user library. Once you close that, it's going to rescan those into the library, and it's going to drop it into the library. You can see right here I'm under samples. This is the samples for Machine, and this is the user samples. If I click on user samples and I click this right here, I can see all of my different kits or sample folders. And once you load those samples in, they're going to pop up right here, but it's not going to have a picture. It's just going to be a little waveform, and it's going to say the name of the little drum kit or whatever that you just loaded in. All you need to do at this point is you need to go ahead and you need to get yourself a picture for that graphic. It's real simple to do. There's also something else you can do. Once you click on this, as you click on this, I'm going to click on my Cadillaktrackz drum kit. As you can see right here, if I click under banks, it has all the folders that were inside of that parent folder. So it broke it down for me. And also you can break it down even more on the machine. On the machine, you know, it has this little types button, and it also has this banks button. If I just click on the banks button, I can actually see all the banks or all the parent folders right there. Or I can break it down even further right here to where I have all the types. So I can click on types, and then I can go into, you know, what I'm looking for. And it'll break it down, and it'll have them all here. Alright. So I'm just going to show you real quick on how to break it down like that. Man, this phone looks blurry as hell. Alright, so if you're clicking on it right here, as you can see, once I load it up right here, it goes ahead and I have these functions right here. It shows me all the files right here inside of this kit, and if I click on the banks right here, it'll break it into sections. So let's say I just went into the 808s that are in the folder called 808s inside the kit. It shows me all of the 808s right here. What I can do is I can actually hold down shift, and I can select all of these. So I could let me just do that. I'm holding the camera with one hand, but let me go ahead and do that. Alright, there's an example. I just highlighted it, I held shift, and I highlighted a bunch of notes. What you can do is after you highlight those notes, you can click down here on this edit button. It'll pop up this edit screen. All of these are inside the 808 folder once again. So you can actually go right here down to types, and you can click on this plus symbol right here, and you can actually make yourself a folder. I made a folder called 808s, and once the folder's made, you can see the little click mark right here next to it. You make sure that you click mark it, and then you're going to click down here to apply, and it's going to actually add all of these sounds that you just went ahead and selected. It's going to add them into that folder, into the 808. So it's types 808s. That way when you're over here, all types, you'll click and you'll see the 808 folder right there. So that's how you add the sounds individually into each different group or section. If you didn't want to go through all that hassle, it's I see that it's not really necessary, because once I loaded it in right here, I can click right here under all banks, and then I can just navigate it that way. So if I didn't want to do the all banks, I can use all types. I went ahead and that's what the breakdown's for. I can go to all types, and it'll show me how many are in each one, you know. So that's how you will go ahead and tag it and navigate it. And the second part of what you have to do here is you have to get yourself a picture or a graphic for it. And I went online and I found a website. I'm going to go ahead and share the link in the description. It's just this website right here. It's called Icon Machine. They give you 5 free graphics before they try to charge you $10 to sign up for their service. All you do is you go right here and you just go to choose file. You're going to get a picture, a graphic, so you'll just upload the graphic, and once you upload the graphic, it'll pop down right here. And once it pops down right here, you're just going to go through and you're going to complete the process. You're going to make a name for the folder, and it's going to give you an option to download the files. Once you download the files, it's going to come with about 4 or 5 different files. You're going to put those files inside of a folder, and the folder name needs to be the same as the kit that you're trying to load up. So if the kit's named blah blah blah, the folder name needs to be blah blah blah. And you're going to put these files that you download from the internet into that folder. Alright. Once they're in that folder, the hard part is you have to navigate to a folder inside of your computer where you place these files. And it's actually under the C drive. You go to C drive, you're going to go to users. And once you go to users, you go to public, and then you're going to go to public documents. Then you're going to go to NI resources, and then go to image. This is the folder that has all your little pictures. If you click on it, it looks like this. And this is what the files you got off the internet will be like. So you'll put them inside of a parent folder, just like these are in a parent folder. And that folder needs to be named whatever the kit's name is exactly. No abbreviations or special characters or it won't work. Once you put it in there, you're just going to copy and paste the folder in there. And once it's in there, all you got to do is come back to machine and go back into preferences. And just rescan the folder or the library that you just went ahead and added. So you go here to library and then go back to user, and you'll click on it and you'll go to rescan. And once it's rescanned, the picture will populate right here inside of machine. So I got one right here, and I got this sound bank. It's a picture of a bank right here, and it's full of old sounds and stuff that I used to use back in the day. But this is it, Cadillaktrackz. This is a quick tip. I hope I got the steps down for you clearly. This is how you go ahead and you add custom graphics and custom kits into your machine library. That way you can actually navigate to them right here on the machine very quickly, you know what I mean? So this is Cadillaktrackz. Once again, all you got to do is go to this website, save these files inside of the folder that I just showed you, and you'll actually be able to navigate those inside a machine. Alright, Cadillaktrackz, man. Until next time. 1.